Episode 116, Wholesome House, back in the building. Wonderful episode for y'all. Y'all finna tune in
I ain't
to.
clap with my hands.
Oh my God. That just threw us all so crazy.
But in this episode, outside of clapping with no hands, you finna hear about the woes of marriage for men.
This is my digital footprint.
Oh my goodness.
Focus.
We
talked about
focus and what that looks like for you at this age.
Mm-hmm.
And lastly, we talked about
Is your brain fully developed?
That
25 brain development,
That'd
what
be a
that
little
looks
older.
like now that we're past it.
Yeah.
Tune in, you're gonna love this one.
See ya.
Peace.
Please.
Hopes it to me. No. But,
You know, Demon Slayer, that's some
oh my God.
that's some certified normie shit, bro.
Yeah. I could never put in eye drops. I just feel like I'm just drowning.
Eye drops are hard. I just can't touch my eyeball for like contacts or something. I think I would enjoy being able to switch over and go to contacts, but
Would you wear colored ones?
no. What the heck?
Okay, I'm just making sure.
I'm not trying to look at
You talking about
African
how I was
alpha
testing
wolf.
you?
You trying to look like, yeah, you trying to look,
I'm trying to look
See you whoop it
mysterious.
up.
I'm already light skinned. I can't be one of them.
you gonna be looking real sassy.
Real hazel eyes. I'm gonna look like the T.I. knockoff from Insecure.
Man.
I don't know who
man.
that is. I don't know his name. Wait, who's doing intro?
I'm doing intro.
Oh.
Welcome to the Wholesome House. It's your host with the medium amount, Z Breeze. Everybody say
What does that mean?
Everybody,
bro?
medium amount?
Everybody say the most, so I'm just the right amount, 70 degrees all the time. But you know what I'm saying? Excited to get this episode started off. Who we got in the house today?
Troy. I go by March as well. Third month.
March.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great episode. 116. Woo! It's gonna be great, and I'm ready to see what we talk about. What else we got?
Yeah, we got Wavy J in the building. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all, man, for being here for episode 116. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling pretty good, man. Season's changing. I can really start dressing, so
Oh my gosh, you one of them.
you know, for like 2 weeks. You know
What
how
was
it is here.
holding you from dressing during the summer?
The heat?
The sweat.
Oh my
The
gosh.
heat,
You
bro.
can't put on no fire.
Real fashion ninjas get the fit off in any in any climate.
I really used to feel that way, but now I'm like, man, I have to actually start putting clothes on again,
Yeah, fact.
which sucks a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was it, bro. You know what I
That's the
mean?
thing.
I'm feeling excited about the episode.
That's what's up. And then there's Benjamin Lane, the nonchalant needle mover. I'm glad to be back. I feel like it's been a minute. Real
Should be
quick,
nonchalant.
quick CTA. Listen, we're doing a lot. You know, you might not see it because maybe you just real stick with the podcast. But if you just take a gander at the Gamer channel, you take a gander at the Twitch, you'll realize, hey, we stay busy. You know what I'm saying? So if you just missing our voices and our faces on these off weeks, there's always something somewhere. I just want to let you know. If you didn't know, now you know. So one of the things that I do feel like is contributing to my mood right now. One, you did already mention that
Ashwagandha?
the seasons. No, I think I'm too nonchalant already for ashwagandha. I feel like everybody that starts taking ashwagandha like becomes lethargic, like they just don't care about anything. So
Too
Dang.
strong.
are you taking ashwagandha right now?
Man, I'm on all
Is
of
this a
that.
HIPAA violation? All that? What?
I'm on all them supplements.
There you go.
Whatever that means. But you did say that the seasons were changing, and
That's a great song by Mozzie, by the way. Keep going.
this is a very scattered episode. You could tell we haven't done this in a while because everybody's so chatty. One of the things that I always notice about this time, obviously Troy and I's birthday just passed. Shout out us, you know, another year on the world. But there's just so many freaking birthdays right around this time, and it's
Yeah.
just like
I hate this one.
overwhelming. Like it's like the end of August into September is just so packed and busy.
birthday, y'all.
And what sucks about it, sorry, but what sucks about it is that so many people tell me happy birthday and then their birthdays come right after, and I'm like, I don't want to tell you happy birthday, but I feel
Wow.
guilty if I
What?
don't, you know. So then I feel that much more obligated to be
All
like,
the love didn't make you want to give the love back.
not for real. I feel like I be
You still in
just
birthday,
don't-
bro.
I think you
That's
just don't
what I'm-
like these people.
no, it's not that I
Specifically
don't like
born
it.
around
It's
this
Bro
just
said I'm still celebrating, bro. I'm still feeling that, bro.
I think I just I will admit that I this spills over to a lot lot of areas of my life. I feel like I don't like when I feel societally pressured. Socially pressured, not societally. Socially pressured to do anything.
Monterey.
I think, what?
Because you said
We just said Monterey.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Man,
I was like, we just bullied you. That wasn't pressure. That was a completely different situation. But
Lord.
no, I just feel like even when it comes to like texting stuff, like I feel like it's a pet peeve of mine if someone mentions like you responded late to this or something like, along those lines.
I'm gonna take more time.
like text has like
Sheesh,
jacked
bro.
up all of our brains because I don't have to communicate on your time. You know what I'm saying?
Instant access, yeah.
Like this is, like you don't have access to how I interact with you in a social standpoint. And I feel that a lot when it comes to birthdays, particularly during this month because of this reason. So I like spreading the love. I like wishing people happy. Actually, today is my cousin's birthday.
The
She's
birthday seat.
Happy birthday, cuz.
yeah. I told her happy birthday
Hey,
with
cuz.
a lot of joy and love in
There
my
we
heart.
go.
Yeah. So there you go. This is the second
He
backup
said there was
happy
no
birthday if you're watching
hesitation.
this.
He said there was no hesitation in my message.
And it's all love.
It was all love.
From the heart.
It is. I'll tell our age. We just turned 26. We're a year over
Dang,
25.
bro, tell him my age is crazy.
A lot of people that
Gasp.
I've been seeing, and obviously naturally, that are also having birthdays are around 26, 25, some even older, right? And it makes me realize, like, okay,
We in
last
this
year was the year that we all got our fully developed brains, right? Now I'm seeing even more people around getting fully developed brains, and I'm like, wow.
Man,
Everybody around me is like fully developed.
we're
and
getting
that's a
there.
really wild
Look
thing.
at us.
And so now I started to realize that I'm starting to like check whether that's real or not. I'm trying to like
Oh, I
really
believe
see if that's true. Cause like, I feel like people are still stupid naturally. I think people are
Indeed.
still ignorant about a lot of stuff and they act dumb, but I do feel like there's some signs. So naturally as a human, your first test subject is yourself. So this is me just putting myself out here and my testament of me being fully developed here. So walk with me here. 2 or 3 days ago, I had a dream, right? Again, follow. I had a dream, and in this dream, I peed probably about 3 to 4 times. And I distinctly remember, I don't recall like what I was doing in the dream, but I distinctly remember having to like take breaks about 3 or 4 times to pee, right? We all know what this means, I wake up,
Clean pamper.
and I, as soon as I open my eyes and I realized that I was dreaming
About
throughout all
this.
those pees, I'm like, I'm cooked. Like I
Go on
knew
then.
it. I was just like, okay, let's, my first thought is like, how do I move? I gotta
Wake
get up
up
and get to
nervous.
work, and I'm just like, this is not what I need to deal with. And the crazy thing is, it made sense in my dream. Why? Because I've been increasing my water because that's just been a goal of mine. So I'm drinking a lot of water right now to the point where
Body recomp tech contest.
it's largely due to that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to lose. Yeah. Hey, check out Just BC Fitness.
y'all
Hey,
gotta tap
actually,
in,
really
man.
check out Just BC. I got some news I might share later. But anyway, so yeah, that's been like,
You got a contract.
I drink water to the point where I'm saturated every day. Like that's
It's
that's the
saturated
thing.
as hell.
Yeah, so like I'm taking probably 5 to 6
No
breaks
diddy.
throughout my work day. So I'm like, I know I have to pee a lot right now. So like it made sense in the dream. I woke up and I was like, dang.
Frick.
To my surprise,
No pee.
no pee.
I'm saying clean
That's a
pamper.
No
win.
pee in real life, right? And I'm just like,
But I pooped.
Oh,
That would have
no.
been a crazy.
no.
No way.
That's a real twist right there.
I did wake up early too. Like I woke up before, it was probably like 4 a.m. And so I was just like, I woke myself up because like eventually my brain was like, yo, this is real. Like go handle this, right?
Ain't that the worst? Kind of weird, strange feeling.
I was more so grateful
I mean, yeah.
in that moment.
I'm honored for that fully developed.
But it's normally
brain.
out of like fear that you will yourself out of sleep.
But here, this is when I realized
sorry.
The
this
mental
is what it-
capacity
this
has been
is it.
increased.
Oh,
this is it. Like I feel as though my brain has finally reached a point where it's like I have the awareness of my body that even when I'm asleep, I can really control these things. Because this is like, again, when I just explained the story, y'all already knew what the situation was.
Indeed.
Because in the past, sometimes that's not the outcome. When you have that dream,
You know what's up.
You know what's up. But
You know
I'm like,
what's up.
no. And then, you know, I'm thinking like, man, my mind and muscle connection in the gym is something crazy nowadays and blah, blah, blah.
Mind and ureter connection.
Yeah, mind a urethra, I'd assume, or maybe mind a Kegel.
Ureter.
It's actually the ureter.
Yeah.
I don't like
That's
that. Doesn't
really what
flow
it's
off the tongue.
called, huh?
Well,
Okay.
It's the male urethra.
Ureter.
It's just the male version.
it's different.
Who's naming these?
Yeah. Well, the ureter.
I didn't know they had different names from guys to girls.
I
Well,
don't
the
know.
ureter
It didn't sound like-
is
you
the
keep
is
saying
the pipe to the
The rifle,
urethra, which
the
is
rifling.
the opening.
Yeah. Okay. Good to
Yeah,
know.
It's the shaft.
Thank you. Shafts.
God.
But yeah. So I guess my question to you all is, what do you think is the sign? You know, like we see those tweets and stuff where like, if I hit the lotto, no one would. You know, I wouldn't tell anybody, but there'd be signs. What are your signs of like a fully developed brain? Because again, we're a year into this development. Have you noticed anything about your decision making, about the control, about planning, anything like that?
I'll take this one. You know, I love thinking.
Oh,
It's
he's
probably
into
my
this.
favorite thing to do.
Oh boy.
Think myself into a coma.
Oh, okay.
I would say it looks like I feel like intentionality.
Okay.
It would be the thing that kind of heightens past 25 or at 25, because it's just like,
Clock is running.
yeah, you realize the
Dang.
clock is running.
Oh my
You know,
gosh.
No, I already knew. I felt the energy.
You already know
already.
that. No kind though. I'm saying
Yeah.
everybody's fully aware. Like, you know that 13, 10, 18, 21, 25, 30, like they were just
This is
milestone
some
moments.
great years. Yeah.
Yeah. And so 25 is the first one that you kind of just like quarter life type shit.
Okay.
So then, yeah. So like,
Like a true-
Not even quarter, to be honest.
yeah, third.
I
Most
think-
of us are not making it to 100.
Yeah.
Dang.
40% for real.
Yeah.
But
But who's counting?
who's counting? You know what I mean? I haven't did the research. But yeah, so whether good or bad, because I'm not necessarily like it's a positive change, but it's just a sense of intentionality and urgency with whatever you want to do. If this is the part of your life that you want to now be different when you've been the status quo your whole life, that's usually a moment when somebody kind of does it. If somebody's like, I not where I want to be and I need to get on track, that's probably when they decide to get on track. If it's like, oh, I want to rush a family or have a family, that's when they're like, okay, biological clock ticking. It's just like, that's a moment for action. per
Do
se.
it now.
Yeah. So
Or
then,
die.
yeah. So it's like whatever that is for you, even getting dreads or changing your hairstyle, getting a motorbike or something like that. It's like,
Because your hair finna be gone.
right. Everything is based on,
Yikes.
I got a sense of urgency now because I'm older. Let me do whatever I've been thinking of now.
At 25.
Yeah,
Which
usually.
is the crazy part.
We know
bro.
some bald people.
Well, yeah. I knew some bald people before we hit 25.
Nah, that's facts.
My condolences, but also shout out to y'all.
Hey.
Y'all rocking the Scully.
On
My
me.
condolences.
We're gonna struggle to get it together the first
So say
couple
rest in
years. Y'all
peace,
gonna be
but
pros at it.
Y'all doing y'all thing.
Y'all doing your
Doing
thing.
the big one. Hope I never make it to that team. I look at my corners every morning.
Bro,
Every
I literally,
morning.
I was actually streaming, and I was like, some don't look right. I was like, I almost enlarging the thing, 'cause I was like, wait a second. Then as soon as the stream was off, I looked into me. I was like, okay, I'm cool. I'm good. I'm
ask
good
my
for
barber
now.
every time I get
it
in the
just
shirt.
looked a little crazy in
My
that angle.
God.
I'm like, bro, don't lie to me,
Give
bro.
it to me straight.
bro. Your stuff dark, bro. I'm saying, bro, no, it ain't. Nah, I feel like you lying. Because I see a little like,
It's thinning. It's thinning.
Yeah, I'm
Stop
saying-
it.
Then tell the truth.
Right.
I'd rather you, will it,
How many years do I have?
So I tapered in a little too far, bro.
Tell the truth, shame the devil.
I'm sorry. So I tried to fix it up.
either you messed it up or this is me.
Or it's
Right.
me.
But the hair is not the
And
same.
just let me know so I can do
I
something
live
about
with
it.
this. I see this every day.
Give me the enhancements, man. Give me the enhancements.
Add it to the list of supplements.
On me.
Oh my
They
god.
do that at 25. That's how you know.
Hey man, action. Do it now or die.
I agree with you about a couple of things. One specifically, and it's really just from a conversation I had with my coworker. He has said to me,
Moving.
Are they fully
Career
developed?
change, but continue.
Excuse me.
Is this coworker fully developed
Yeah,
as well?
he's like 31.
Oh yeah, he's
well
deep in
developed.
there.
Mature.
He was just like, yeah. So I was like, yeah, I'm 26. He's like, oh, bro, you still got time. I was like, thank you. He's like, but like you still got time to like make as many mistakes as you want before they really start to like matter. And I was just like, okay, that's one way to think about
Just
it.
barely.
But he was just like, as an example, another coworker had recently had got their license, and they're like 30 something too.
Okay. Congrats to them.
Their driver's license.
They whipping now.
Yes, congrats to them. But he also was just like, he had got his license, and I think, or his permit or something, and crashed or something. And it's like, well, you never had driven. Like, it's kind of late in life.
Just took the
Like,
test.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, at this point, it is kind of like a little late. Not like for you. It's not too late because, you know, you're doing the thing. Congrats. But you definitely could have been practicing this potentially when you were younger. I don't
riding
know.
a go-kart or something.
No.
Bumper boats.
But y'all get the point.
Yeah.
So I was just,
mowing the lawn.
I mean, so that's kind of one moment I'll be thinking, yeah, we're having thoughts like this about life, like really at this point.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair.
And I'm just like, I feel like when we were younger, like literally coming up here, I'm watching kids outside, they're playing. One dude, he's on a bike with like 3 sticks in his pants, and I'm just like, dude, if you fall, you're toast. Why are you doing this?
Oh yeah, you for sure.
I'm just right.
No, man.
Just irresponsible.
And I'm just like, yeah, I don't think I could ever go back to that at this point.
Yeah, you got too much sense now.
It's way too much unlocked.
But also,
here, bro.
what are you gonna do with them sticks?
Right,
It's
just so much
why
that
you
didn't make
holding on to
any
these
sense
sticks?
in this youthful energy.
Yeah.
So I be thinking about distinctions like that for sure.
Right.
That's how I know. Yep, developed and
Now people are just drinking jive. Ha ha ha.
They do.
I know that's what I'm saying. A different level of ignorance.
Maybe more dangerous.
Yeah, for sure. YOLO. Just kidding.
I say 20.
You're not condone it.
I say around like 25. I think you're a bit more I think like conscientious of yourself, kind of in like the context of like society and kind of
Where
the
you
people
stand.
around you, like a little bit, yeah, like kind of like where you stand. You know what I'm saying? Whether that be financially, like as far as stuff with like close friendships, like romantic relationships, like you know what I'm saying? I think like you're just kind of
not too much delusion here.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? You're not, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you're kind of coming up, you're
Better
still
grasp.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Check that
I think
bank account.
no, literally,
Every
bro.
day.
And I think part of it too is just maybe just kind of coming up through like school and stuff, and even like if you go to college, you know what I'm saying, you're still kind of surrounded by a lot of kind of like-minded, like your peers that are still kind of, you know what I'm saying, going through a lot of things too, and kind of shaping themselves and kind of figuring stuff out. But 25, like you've kind of been like hopefully locked in for a minute, you know what I'm saying, like doing something
As much as you can be.
as much as you can. But
Yeah.
I think around this time is when musical tastes are kind of like
Locked in.
or like, you know, you kind of start, you get into that unk state of being like, I feel like kind of like, oh man, like this music is hot, but like
This other music is garbage.
They
but I know like
Dog.
this ain't for me, you know what I'm saying?
Oh.
They
Like-
sucking gas tubes in the music video.
Yeah, the nitrous. It's getting crazy, yo. I'm hearing that in the like it's a Lil Wayne lighter flick, bro. I'm like, all right, yo.
Yeah, like
I'm like, hey, you can't
hit the whip it and get to going.
Right.
Get to
bro.
whipping.
brain just gone, bro. I brought out Workaholics a long time ago on the show, but there was they were doing like whippets, like the guys in the show, and he was like, man, we said we wouldn't do that. That's like hippie crack.
Oh,
And he was like cooked, bro. Like he did one, he was just like. He can't say nothing, bro.
That's not good.
No, but 25 is a crazy age, bro. And 26 just make you think back to 25. Like, all right, I'm fully developed. Like, what am I really doing? So I feel like at that point, it's just a constant reflection on that 25 to like, dang,
Starting
bro.
to
Like I
teeter.
gotta, right, bro.
is this my peak?
Like, am I looping, bro? Like,
College
am I
was fun.
Am I getting caught in the loop, bro?
Bro, the Matrix.
Right, bro.
Right now is where people either make it out or they don't.
You don't, bro. They took the wrong pill, bro.
You know,
Troy, you were about to say something a few minutes ago. I don't know.
before that, oof,
Yeah.
I know it was something else.
I just ruined it.
No, it was like a while ago. I don't remember.
Yeah. In This Be by G Herbo.
Oh, I remember.
Go ahead.
I
That was
definitely,
that's how I wanted to remind him.
I definitely felt like I was 25 when I was in this. What was it called? Like the
Secret group.
no,
Escape room.
no. Oh, kind of escape.
That dude, you need that fully developed brain, bro.
Dog, I swear to God, you know after that for sure.
If you can't, you like, all right, I gotta lock.
This is a giant metaphor
I gotta
for
lock
like,
in, bro.
right?
I can't, bro. This is not how
We didn't even get in the door to
How
the
can
room,
I
bro.
expect to navigate the twists and turns of life?
Right. I couldn't even open the door.
There were like
bro.
there were like 5 doors.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't get anywhere close. You're like it was 6 of us.
You ended up outside. you walked outside, bro.
We in the vents,
right,
bro.
How y'all back in the
in a
car,
different
bro?
room. Wait,
Right,
you about the jungle. Wait, that's 4 o'clock. How? Wait.
That'd be insane.
That'd be like,
But
But
I just lost it again.
all right, I'll say it again.
You said you
in this
felt
beat
like
by G
it.
Herbo.
Oh,
You made like
giant ball house,
Who?
bounce house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it came to like the Oakland Mall or something.
Yeah.
Tested my limits. I feel like I
Little
was
obstacle
25
courses.
at that point for sure.
How
I
so?
felt my age.
What did it feel like? Were you winded? Were your joints
So
doing
quickly.
something? Oh, okay.
But listen, I'm gonna fight through it. I'm good. I'll run. You know, I should be able to do this. That sun, boy.
I'm saying that they be having a little obstacle course thing, bro.
But you look around, you're like looking once again these children, and I'm like,
They just flipping, bro. They
the power of youth.
bro. Backhand
Just jumping around like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
That's what I'm saying,
Shit,
bro.
Like what?
How was our knees that impact resistant?
How are y'all
bro?
doing
Right,
this,
bro.
man?
These mugs hurt.
Cause I'm like, honestly,
that, you're
I'm just
dumb,
making
bruh.
it through. I ain't even jumping. I'm just like, oh, this is cool. Whoa,
You ever
wow.
jumped off a swing?
oh yeah. Oh my gosh. I can't imagine.
That's
gotta wake
that
you
might
up,
be
huh?
that's a 25,
I was
bro.
doing
You do
tricks
that, you
off
do
the
that now.
swing.
Your legs are cut.
How many ER have
Right, bro.
you jumping like at least
You under the
8
wood
feet.
chips.
Bro, off a high jump, bro.
Off
Just
a-
leave me there.
Go for it.
Bro.
You're gonna propel yourself further in the air. Boom!
Your shit is dumb.
My Achilles.
Bro, that's how it be being a kid, bro. You just throw yourself into stuff. Bro.
Oh,
You just
man.
regenerate.
Oh, that's
You be fine, bro. You be like,
Bro, we did
I don't know how
you
to explain it.
right, bro. You do
Like,
that
hey,
now.
I'm
You do
good.
that now, bro. You not giving back up, bro. Or it's taking a
Hell.
minute, bro.
to the shockwave through your whole body.
Or if you're not feeling it, then you definitely the next day, bro. You're
That's
done
what
for it,
is.
bro. You be like,
yeah. Oh my gosh, bro.
I hate that when it's like you sore the next day, you don't know where it's from. It's like I didn't do anything that would warrant the soreness.
Right.
Then you remember, oh, I took a walk. Like,
Right.
dog. Should be- why my Achilles freaking trembling?
bro.
I just took a walk.
Bro, around the block. Like, what's going on? We didn't even
I
walk
need
that
to
hard,
stretch.
bro.
Hey, bro. That's how.
I think, ooh, that's a good one.
Stretching.
When you start taking stretching a little more serious.
Oh yeah.
Or like, I feel like most people.
When you start to notice the difference.
Yeah.
Like you know when you stretch
Thank
before
you.
skating and when you
Or
do
a good sauna session, or like just
I
the
still don't be
recovery
in the
stuff.
sauna yet, but-
you feel me? You'd be like, you know what? I might be able to get a little farther if I just,
Did
take
y'all
care of
notice the
myself.
difference in stretching
before.
at 18?
No, I remember like playing
I've never
lacrosse
feel
and
it.
stuff. Like we would stretch before every game and stuff. I'm like, bro, we wasting time. Like, let's get on with stuff.
Let's go in this field.
But
bro.
now I'd be like, I just need a little
Dear
something.
God.
I don't even need a
ankle circles.
You
and
like they
stuff. I ain't
was
never
just
did no
trying to
ankle
they was just
circles
trying to
before.
impart something on me,
Gotta get
bro.
some blood flow.
They was just trying to keep. They was just trying to teach you game. It's like
get the habits.
right, bro. Like we know what's gonna happen to you, bro.
Man.
Oh man, older people, bro, they be giving you game, bro. You just don't know, bro.
Yeah,
you
I'm
just
saying.
shut
Got me
up
stretching
talking
right
to
now.
me.
Shoot.
And let me just say this. Y'all know, first of all, y'all know how I feel about old people.
Oh, my
So this
goodness,
is
yeah.
coming from
Shouted
me.
them out last episode.
So I don't. So don't, you're right. None of that anymore. I just know somebody that's older than us that's gonna be listening, talk about, oh, y'all don't even know. We know, okay? We know it gets worse. So shut up.
You don't know how
what I'm
good
saying?
Tim Duncan is?
I
Oh
know
my
how
God.
good
So
we
shut
have it
up.
right now, but I also know how good we had it before. So shut up.
Yeah,
At some
listen.
point, you were probably thinking this too.
That's what 25 do.
That's what, and that's fine. That's
Yeah.
fine. I'm sorry that you got
What the
older. I'm gonna
25
get there
do?
one day too. Don't worry.
And then I'm gonna be imparting game on youngins, bro, and they're gonna be like, all right, yo.
Man, them YNs, man.
Right,
The
bro.
YNs,
Nah,
man.
oh my
YNs,
god,
bro.
bro. They used to look at us like the YNs. Well,
I think that's crazy. I don't think they looked at us like
Bro,
YNs,
those
bro.
memes have not. I can't even listen to "Can You Stand
think
Around" on the
that's
radio.
accurate.
not
It's
necessarily
bro.
this group of people, but
That song is killing
people
me.
our age when we were 18 were the YNs to the people
I
who
saw
were
some
30 at
YNs
that
today. I
time.
ain't gonna lie.
You know a YN when you see
You know
one.
why when you say what?
Oh my god! Give me the characteristics of a YN right now. Give me the YN starter pack.
Probably wearing skinny jeans, bro.
ARP.
Hell outside.
Right, distressed skinny jeans.
Some fire sneaker for sure. It might be a ski.
You said fire sneakers. And
Some big shoe, bro.
They not on their phone.
The shoe gonna be big, bro.
They just looking around.
Mm-hmm.
They aware of their surroundings.
No.
What's
And they're most likely not alone as well.
What's
That's why it's YNs, not YNs.
They run.
It's always plural.
It is.
They run in packs.
You don't usually see YN. You do see YNS.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Talk about if you know what it is, put it down in the. Y'all got some characteristics.
If you know some YNs, man.
Shout them out.
Don't. No. Don't do that.
Like, nah, do not, bro. Keep their identities. Hey,
That's
don't
their
say-
business.
Hey, we don't. Hey. I love the YNs, Charlie. I love the YNs.
Me too, bruv. Got some mustard on my wiener.
Yo.
That's all for Drake and Josh, bro. The Christmas special.
I can
Nah,
believe
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I can believe it. You know how Dan Schneider
I was gonna
getting
say that
down,
sound
bro.
real Dan Schneider.
I
know
saw
how
in
they
an
do.
interview, Josh, he was talking about apparently he was high in every episode except for like two. No,
Except the second or one
You
of the
saw it
seasons.
too?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
He said except like
I
one
can
season.
count on John to corroborate what I be saying. There we go.
He was pretty young.
Right.
I mean,
And
yeah.
He was on an interview with it was a black lady. I don't remember her name, but she was just like, "What?"
She couldn't believe it.
She said, "Oh, me and my kids were watching you. It was high."
Right.
I was like, "Oh no."
But he was only like a couple seasons or some season. Bro.
He's old. He was old in that interview too.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, he had the grades. I'm like, dang, bro.
He's that old.
I think so.
Wow.
I'm sliding to my marriage topic.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
What was that? What was that one? Oh,
Because I was watching that. This is probably super old now, but the Cam Newton and then that
oh boy.
whatever Bryant, Mrs. Dr. Bryant interview.
Dang. Wait. Never mind.
I had to correct myself. I didn't want to just say just anything.
You're right.
You know, I
There we
said Dr. Bryant. But yeah, I was watching the interview, and then I was saying everybody was talking about it. It was raising some questions about certain things, but then I was just kind of speaking to the connotation that I've received from males up until now in my life about what marriage entails and what's it's like. Because in the interview, she was talking about like she called it the princess illusion or something like that. Whatever. She was just talking
I
about
saw
like
that part. Yeah.
yeah, just talking about how you grow up with your whole image of what marriage is supposed to be. So then when you get to that age, you're kind of expecting to create your dream marriage in real life more so.
Dream marriage or wedding?
Marriage.
Okay.
So like they already have a certain expectation of what a marriage looks like, feels like, sounds like, or everything. So then when you come in and they're not receiving what that image was that they had in their mind, then they end up in her therapy office on the verge of divorce. Because the image that they imagined that they're not receiving
Is
was what they were
different
after.
sometimes.
Yeah, even though the marriage may not be bad, there might not be anything wrong with the marriage, but simply it's not the dream
goal.
you created in your mind, so therefore it's failed to them. And then she's like, we got to break these women of that belief.
Dang.
Of the fairy tale illusion is what she calls it. It was like whatever little image of it that you created at 9 is not the reality of what it is. So if you're going into it just to live your childhood fantasy, you're doing it for the wrong reasons, and you're going to be disappointed. Where you need to be in it for the right reasons, such as communication, companionship, building together, respecting one another, etc., etc. So then I was like, yeah, like most dudes just be like, kind of like life's over. Like it's time to get
Hang
serious.
the
Let that
jersey up.
25 bring in gear to maximum capacity, and commit your life to being a man of service. That's about the extent of the lingo that I usually receive from any man. So I was just
It
curious.
feels like you're going to the night watch, bro.
You're right.
Yeah, precisely. Like they're just like
A brother of the
Of the cloth.
every
cloth.
time you
Yeah.
see a man with a ring on and he see you, he's just like tip the head at you like I know.
Yikes, man.
So then I was like,
My nigga.
I was speaking. No, you good.
Shoot, bruh.
But
Oh my god.
I'll be speaking generally, but I'll really be speaking off of my current perception and my friends who we've talked about this openly's perception, but that's still not everybody's.
Yeah.
So then I was like, what has been the perception that you have perceived? Like, he just compared it to the Night's Watch. It's like if you had to give
Everything.
if you had to give an explanation of what marriage has been expressed to you as being, what would you describe it as?
I think for me, I've always viewed it as a, and this is one coming from my.
Only from your counterparts, though, not necessarily from your upbringing or what you've been taught, but literally just from the he say she say of other men to you. So yeah, this is not a representation of your morals.
I guess maybe that's it, man. I don't talk to enough people.
Okay.
Truly about like what marriage has been like for them. I just sort of see it, and it just exists. So, I'm thinking about a lot of the people at church. I'm sort of I'm like a few years younger than most of the people that I work with or around at church. Mm-hmm. And so a lot of them are like young, either parents or they're young, like in their marriage.
Okay.
So I'm thinking of TJ and Mike and like the people that I shoot with and stuff, and then Reggie, all them. So,
that's a pretty good sample size though.
Yeah. And I think, I think it matches up with what I've always thought of it as. I always viewed it as a whole lot of compromise, and I also viewed it as a whole lot of completion. Mm-hmm. And so whenever I hear the negative things, I've always felt that is to be expected, just because I just have always been aware that there's that sacrifice when interacting with anyone, because it is somewhat of an exchange. Like, you don't have an even exchange without giving anything. And in my head, giving is always going to be some degree of sacrifice, because it's something that I no longer have myself. A lot of people enjoy giving, or they might find
not so much.
I mean, at its core, regardless, even if you enjoy it, it's still something that you previously had that you don't have anymore. Yeah. So although it can be like a positive thing, I've always just thought of like the idea of marriage, or even just like friendships, partnerships in business, whatever, like there's always some element of sacrifice and compromise. Mm-hmm. So
it's an exchange of
it's an exchange. And I do think, unfortunately, there is a lot of negative sentiment around that, because a lot of people don't consider that going into it, or they don't realize what they're signing up for. Truthfully, and it's the same thing with like having a kid. Like, everybody likes to have like this baby fever and whatever, and I've always been like, that baby's going to suck you dry of all of your resources, your time, your freedom, your money, and it's going to be at the exchange of whatever those fulfillment you're getting to put into the world. Like, maybe you want to continue your lineage, maybe you have this mission, or maybe it's strictly the instinct of wanting to procreate, which is natural. Mm-hmm. But I don't know, I've always just viewed it as like, I'm gonna do it when I'm ready to sign that contract. Yeah. I think of the same thing with marriage. It's like, I know that's going to come with some type of sacrifice, and there's going to be a negative side to it. Yeah. But it's at the cost of whatever you want out of it. So if somebody's just like, I just never want to get married, thank you. If someone's like, I never want to have kids, thank you for having that awareness to be like, I'm not willing to make those sacrifices, so I'm not going to pull somebody else's life into it, and I'm not going to, harm or create a child and raise them in a bad environment, because I know that that's not for me. But yeah, so that's how I've always thought of it.
Bars. Mm-hmm. I appreciate that perspective to add to my ongoing.
Like, yeah, it definitely makes sense. Like, there's definitely a lot of people that is like, yeah, no, it sucks. But
what did they say sucks about it though? In particular, if there's been any commonalities?
I think it's does anyone want to?
I was just gonna say
I will come back to that.
It just kind of depend on. I think a lot of people say just to be real, like thoughtful of it, like really like think about it before you kind of move on it. You know what I'm saying? Think about yourself and kind of your values, and because what you were saying, I think that some people are just like maybe just a bit more innately selfish, or like you know what I'm saying, or just they just kind of want to
self-interested.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, like they you know what I'm saying, aren't, I'm not saying like no sociopath or nothing like that, like crazy, like, you know what I'm saying, just don't care about nothing, but just are real, just kind of focused on kind of their kind of goals and certain things, or they get that kind of fulfillment from that, you know what I'm saying? It's certain people that they get that, you know, fulfillment from that kind of companionship or that feeling of having a family, you know what I'm saying? That might be something that they just might not have had themselves. They want to put, I think it just kind of depends. People have said it just depends on kind of like how you come up and like how you see it too. I think if it's something you've been exposed to, you know, obviously like your whole life, maybe you had like positive kind of images of that, you're more likely to feel like, okay, like this is something but if it was something negative, you might be like, or a bit more weary. But I guess it could flip the other way. Even with that, you could still kind of come up your own way and be like, maybe that's still not for me, but. Thank you.
I don't have nothing.
By my book.
Okay.
I don't feel like I have a lot of friends to talk about marriage, really, so I'm really thinking about it. Like, I know I'll ask, well, outside of like my close friends that like I know have been in a relationship for a long time or something like that, but
I would say the same.
I don't really think about it outside of that or hear about it. I feel like really.
Yeah, when I was at the PT clinic and I seen a couple walk in there.
Oh really?
Yeah. When I worked there for that year and a half, you couldn't walk in there with your significant other, and I'm not asking you no questions. I'm like, so, oh my god, what are the secrets? Like, what does he do that just really just had you like, man, he's him.
Wow.
And then they love to talk about it. So then now I'm just sitting there getting a 45-minute earful until they appointment over. But I'm doing it over and over because I'm just like, we got a small talk. It's either kids, family, or something. But whatever get you talking through this appointment, it'll make the time go by faster.
Let's do it.
But
I was going to say that typically what I hear most often, because you asked like what is usually like the negative thing that people sort of share. Yeah. And I think John definitely touched on it with the whole selfishness versus selflessness. Is I think we all, to some degree, we think we're the main character, and so I think, and that's fine. I think to some point or to some extent you should, because that's how you get what you want out of life.
Yeah.
You're responsible for the life that you want to live, and whatever outcomes of the decisions that you make, it's kind of at the end of the day, it falls on you, right? So I think it's important to pursue what you want and have that to some point at the forefront of your mind. And I think that's where the biggest conflict comes, is that
someone's
infringing in some form or fashion, whether it's they're actively infringing or
passively.
They're just there, and it's something that you have to be mindful of or conscious of or whatever. So it's like,
that's a fair point.
I think that's specifically when it comes to men, because a lot of times we're not really focused, we're not feeling a lot, we're just driven to do what we want to do. Like, we're just like
producers.
I just want to keep doing this, I want to grind at this, I want to make this happen. And having someone else that you have to be mindful of, again, even if it's not even like a spouse, like you might be a caretaker for somebody. Facts. You might have to check in on your parents or whatever. Anybody that's in some form of fashion your responsibility to sort of like assist or sometimes just like move around or like compromise with them, that can just be a point of conflict, because you just probably won't want to do that all the time. So I think a lot of times it's not necessarily always like a super active, like, oh, this person is like doesn't want to see me thrive or doesn't want to see me do this. It's just like that you might feel that they're slowing you down, or that there's someone or something that like, oh, if I didn't have to buy her this bag because her birthday is coming up, then I could have spent that money on a new drone or something.
And then I would have doubled it and then tripled it.
Yeah, and it's all these hypotheticals, and we just, especially again when men, like we value things so differently. That's actually one thing to kind of segue. That's one thing that I've seen a lot of discourse on Twitter when it comes to like this discussion of romance. Is a lot of times guys view romantic gestures as something that's not inherently romantic. Like, the idea of romance typically is like buying flowers, taking nice dates, jewelry, real fluffy stuff. Whereas a lot of times a guy is like, no, let me, be thoughtful. And I understand that you need gas in your car. So I'm going to take your keys, and go put gas in your car. Or I'm going to, pay for this right now. Or I'm going to go buy your supplements for the month. Or, like it's something like we're like, I'm doing something that's going to help you produce.
Yeah.
I'm going to do something that's going to help you like
Better.
actually
Did
live
you take
life
a
and be
nap?
productive. And
Are you drinking water?
Exactly.
Are you eating on a consistent
and so
schedule?
the whole time a guy's like, yeah, I do all this stuff for my girlfriend, or I do all this stuff for my wife, and then whole time she's like, oh,
don't
he's
do anything.
just
Not
so
romantic.
not romantic. He
Yeah.
doesn't care about all this kind of stuff. It's just like,
flowers, none.
yeah. And it's just like,
None of that.
well, yeah, I could have easily bought you the $7 flowers over doing
Right.
all this to go to get gas if that's all it.
Supplements.
Yeah.
And so it's just kind of something that doesn't always line up.
Yeah. We're more practical in our giving, and
Yeah.
then whether they like to see the gestured actions.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when
like-
it's just a communication thing, you
Yeah.
know. So yeah, that is one thing I do find interesting about relationships. But I do recommend them. I do personally. I'm a
I'm an advocate.
large advocate for marriage.
I'm pro.
One day,
Yeah,
definitely.
I'm also an advocate for taking your time, for sure. Even if you are actively in a relationship, I think I've been seeing a lot of that. People rushing into all different types of stuff for no reason. Maybe that's the 25.
This a
setting
25
into.
brain.
Yeah.
Or I think it's just,
I need that ring.
I mean, I don't be wanting to say just strict like social media, or just your peers and stuff,
yeah.
just word of mouth, you know what I'm saying? This around this time, you're seeing a lot of that, you know what I'm saying? And you get that feeling, that FOMO, that feeling of like, man, I should be the one, you know what I'm saying? Or I could, be doing this.
Should be me.
Right, you know what I mean? But yeah, and then, you get into it. And that's what I was going to say about the selfishness low key too, is that sometimes people don't peep it until they actually in it. You think that you this type of person until this type of pressure is applied, bruh, and you find out
very true.
you're not that person at all.
This actually does sort of
That
lead
person think
into
you're that person.
one thing I did want to bring up. This is actually very. Sorry if y'all came here to laugh today. I guess we were kind of laughing a little bit earlier, but this is like a real, not serious, but like just a very like introspective episode. So hopefully you appreciate that side of us too. But
Better.
It's because the season's changing.
yeah, maybe that's it. I just kind of am curious. Do you all feel as though, what's you all's relationship with focus right now? Like the concept of just focus, like focus in life. Do you feel like you're a focused individual? Do you feel like you have the capacity to focus on things right now?
I think I'd be focused on too much, bro.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think I'm split into so many.
And I guess at that point, is that really focus, or am I just?
That's what I was about to say.
Or am I
That's
really-
why
or am I really
was
just-
inclined to say no at first.
Am I really just all over the place, bro?
I'm definitely more flow state right now than focus.
Okay.
I don't really know how else to describe it. Like,
Yeah.
I think because sometimes I have so much on my mind, or unfortunately, I try to do this multitasking thing. I'm really not that great at it. I'll be real. And I don't know. It doesn't feel like I'm perfectly focused on something. Like where I'm just like, this is the only thing that like I see. Oh, actually, no. Besides when I'm running, that's it. Well, that's one instance I would say actually. Yes, I'm definitely focused because I'm just like, all right, I got to get through at least 2 more songs, and I'll probably hit my mouth.
That music, you do be timing that, bro.
Yeah.
Like, all right, this joint about 4 minutes, bro. I might just have to.
In this last round, I think it was John P. Key. I think I said that on stream too.
Yeah.
I was not kidding. That song was 4 minutes long. I was like, we're good. We could do this.
This is when a 4-minute song is applicable.
Oh, or this is gonna sound dorky too, but streaming too. Well, like when we're trying to win or it's a tight game, that's focus probably.
Dang,
for
the
sure.
Rocket League.
I'm
yeah.
just saying.
The league do be having me.
Hey, I also tie into Wholesome Intro Gaming. Check it out on Twitch and all that.
Yeah.
If you didn't know
Please
already.
do.
But I'm just saying that's definitely another instance for sure. For me, I would say gaming and exercise. But like in life, I feel like not as much as I want right now. I don't know. I would like to acquire more focus. Or I don't know if it's focus or just like discipline, to be real.
Okay. So that's what I've been just sort of personally been thinking about a lot recently, is like I feel like I have the discipline and the habits of focus and the like mental organization of focus.
Organization
But
for sure.
adulthood is not a focused experience.
I was gonna. That's actually what I was gonna say. I just lost it. It was part of why it's kind of hard to focus sometimes is that we have a lot of outlets. I think through internet and just like our phones and certain things that like you kind of just be tapped into a lot of things without even knowing it sometimes.
I swear to God, bro.
On top of what you're actually trying to do.
Exactly.
Too.
And just like
You're
you
doing
said, adulthood.
50
like
things at once.
It's just your regular life stuff too.
I have a question. I want to stay on this, but also I feel like it's kind of tied to this. Which do you think may have worsened our focus or just made us worse in general? Texting earlier, how you were saying about somebody thinking that, oh, I sent this message, I need this reply.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get it right now. You don't, and how that already got us jacked up. Or stuff like TikTok, Reels, Shorts. Now how short everything is. Which do you think? Like, I don't say jacked us up. That's so pessimistic, but
all of it is phones, really, bro. That's really.
I mean, that's true.
It's really
but
what it is, bro. It's such a great tool, but it's so easy to just like do absolutely nothing with it, bro.
For hours, bro.
For hours, bro. I would say though, definitely for me, I'd say the Reels, bro. You just get to scrolling, bro. I'd be like, and that doom scrolling, bro. You'd be like,
I definitely think it's social media just because
I'm just too. I don't know.
It literally is because like even if you were to try to make the argument of like, well, I have set time to scroll on TikTok. Like
I've done that on Instagram.
I specifically say from this hour to this hour, I can just sit down and just chill and be on, social media. But even with that, it's like you're not watching all the same types of videos. Like when you're just naturally scrolling. Sure, you're within an algorithm, so it's like a little bit real, like kind of reined in, but it's still like I could see a fitness video and I could swipe up, and it's Trey Rags and I could swipe up, and then it's a gaming video and I could swipe up, and then
swipe up and never see any of those ever again.
Exactly. Then it's somebody on a barn and swipe up, and then it's somebody glass blowing and swipe, and it's just like that naturally is also just like not a super streamlined sort of experience. And so if we think about what's that even doing to our brains, like it's probably activating all different points because it's like, okay, this is something that's pulling the creative side out of me. Now this is something that's kind of scary, and it's like causing, like my amygdala to like, and so I feel like it's just causing all these random synapses to fire off.
And then you learn about supplements.
Yeah, right.
Workout video. You just
and then the ashwagandha is just trying to shut you down.
You stressed out now. Now the ashwagandha, like, come on, bro. We got the 100 pack supplement, bro. We give it to you for $5, bro. We don't do it for everybody.
And then you get a video that says you got to get rich today.
Right, bro.
Not yesterday. Today. Actually, yesterday.
Click this link for $1 million, bro.
Bro.
There's something telling you yoga is demonic.
Yep. Easy.
Word.
And then next will be like, oh, you said word?
He said, wait.
I meant word is it like really like
he was doing that warrior pose this morning.
Listen, bro.
Oh, I'm going to hell.
That's crazy. I haven't heard that, bro.
I just wanted the downward dog.
Right,
it's not
bro.
related, but that I'll be back for yoga. That one class, bro, I was sweating like crazy. I was in there.
That 25-year-old body yoga, man.
Pilates, man, get you right.
I'm scared of that.
Yeah, no.
I'll be real.
Cornisha's been doing some Pilates classes because she's got like access to them at the gym. I'm like, don't call me for that. That's where I'm gonna draw the line. I don't need to find all types of flexors and tendons.
Those videos look so rough. They be in there screaming.
I need to do it, bro. I need to do it.
We gotta do it. They be in there like that. Yes, that's what I'm saying.
I want to be flexible. So
be in there moaning on accident.
What you say? What's that?
I said I want to be flexible so bad. I ain't gonna lie.
I thought that was what you said.
Yeah,
chiropractor videos.
It's being flexible sassy.
Only if you think so, bro.
That's what I need to think about.
Yeah, no, flexibility is for sure on the list, bro.
I'm sassy.
On the list when guys can do the splits.
Yeah, bro, I'm saying just because you have the ability to do the splits don't mean that you just walk around.
I'm not just doing
You
that,
stretching
bro.
at the gym just hitting his split. Like,
I ain't gonna. I see that.
You doing a rollover in the split? Like, how can you do this?
Like, man.
I ain't trying to just be flexing my flexibility
Do your thing,
out in
man.
public.
Babe,
But I'm
can you
saying,
pick my phone up the ground? She don't hear no cracks. She's like, ick, instant ick.
Meanwhile, it's bad. That sounds like a glow stick.
Yeah,
I was like, don't mind me. Sorry, y'all.
sound like an empty water bottle.
Like a Rubik's
Oh
cube.
God, with some crackers in it.
right at 4 a.m. Why is it louder?
Right, it's just quiet, bro.
Oh, I got a real.
Oh no, wait. I have a big
Yeah.
question that I was leading up to before you go there. So I'm curious now, relating back to focus, if
Yeah.
you could, because I know a lot of questions have been coming up recently about like, oh, if money wasn't an issue, what would you be doing right now? Blah, blah, blah. But my question is like, if you could actually focus every aspect of your life like on one thing, what would that be? And when I say every aspect, I'm like the way you eat, the way you sleep, how long you're sleeping, what you're doing during the day. Like, what would be like the one thing in the world? It might not even be like, oh, I want to become a this. It could just be like, I just
One
want to
action.
spend more family time, huh?
Like one action.
Yeah, just like one concept even. Like if you could just like I'm picturing like an arrow, like my life right now, I'm at the center of it and there's just like a million arrows. Like if I could just squeeze all arrows into one direction, like what would that focus be pointing at?
y'all got an answer?
I'm thinking. I have a couple. That's
I was
what
gonna say it's definitely like a couple things. I think video game design would be cool. Like if I could focus on like
What?
making
That's
like something. I don't even know exactly what the format of the game would be, but like if I could just like, I don't know, really lock in or something, get that like crazy knowledge and kind of like the technical know-how to be able to do something like that. That'd be pretty tight. The easy one would have been just music. Like I would have just lived a life conducive of me just making a bunch of music
who
all
wants
the
easy?
time. But
Is it the easy one though? At the same time,
I mean, a video game design seems pretty like if it was just me or if I was like working on like a few people, I'd be like, yeah, it still would be a lot. But music not hard to make, bro. Real shit.
To
Well,
you.
I was gonna say, like,
Nah, bro, to anybody, dude.
for my answer, I'm thinking about things that I'm just doing like literally right now that I feel like are splitting my focus. So I don't even really want it to be this thing, but I would like to. I'm gonna say it for this because I want it to be done. Like really learn Swift, like the language for the coding and stuff.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm just thinking of things like I'm literally doing like right now. It either would have been that or actually learning how to get these scales down for either the guitar or piano. Or I'm writing
Agreed.
a small little bit of a manga right now.
Oh, sweet.
I already have characters that don't have like what they're gonna do, but it just kind of comes in spurts. But like that's something
I can
for a
get-
focus.
I can give you the what to do.
Hey, I'm finna say
I was writing that in Vandy back in 2019.
you should, you should keep writing it.
It's a pretty long note on my phone. I already got the arc set out in the setting and the powers, but it could be way better. But
Okay.
We're gonna put you on some One Piece. We're gonna show you how to world build, bro.
Oh man.
We're gonna show you how to
We're gonna show you how to write a formula.
right. We're gonna have some
Fire
That
one.
we're gonna
cannot
have some
fail.
We're gonna have some tie-ins, bro. You're gonna
Ooh.
introduce something in the first episode, by episode like 300, or by
Literally.
or by chapter like 100.
You almost
You're
got
gonna be
the
like,
numbers,
You're gonna be like,
like-
dang. If you a real face, like yeah, it's like I remember when you put that in the first page.
And it ain't gonna be no. You gotta watch till episode 30 for it to be good.
Right.
At all.
Like all those bad tropes out of here.
We doing that in the first
we're doing just
2 seconds,
straight
bro.
bangers every episode. This on some One Punch Man.
Yeah.
Considering my current skill set and the reasonability and the likelihood of all of these things,
Exactly.
I would say collegiate sports coach.
Oh, I thought I was just finna dunk on somebody.
Really, basketball. And I was watching the WNBA game.
You went play?
the Chicago Sky.
Ooh.
No, the feasibility of that is out the window already at this point. Maybe I could salvage a
I mean, but Ben said you had like crazy, like
they're
your
all the-
lifestyle, like everything is tapped
Your whole
in.
life force.
And I'm saying, bro, like
You might be able to make it happen.
I think you could.
man.
But I
that
do like
warms my
the
heart.
I do like the context though. well.
because
Yeah,
I'm
what
like
you're
I'm
saying.
26 right now. Oh yeah, I was watching LA Aces versus the Chicago Sky yesterday, and I was watching it because they're really just trying to emphasize that this is real basketball. This is good high level basketball. Like this is not a joke. Basically, because nobody's really give them any validation. Sammy had sent me the listing for I think a JV or varsity girls coach at my high school like a year or two ago, and I kind of scoffed at the idea of it because I'm just like, I'm not coaching girls. It's not that I have anything against girls. It's that I don't think that I'd be able to be as disciplinary with them. That would be challenging for me. So that's why I wasn't willing. But then after watching the game yesterday and just seeing how the coach was really getting on them and everything like that, and me trying to take away the sexistness of my tendencies, I'm like, I could probably make a dog ass women's team. Like I could probably make the next UConn.
demons.
Yeah, for real. Like, and I always think about it like really allowing my daughter to be into basketball like fully, not just like I'll let you play from like 3rd grade to 6th grade just to get you active, and then now I don't really care no more because you're my princess. But like really like you like it, like I'll take it just as serious as I took it with myself for you. So yeah, definitely being a collegiate sports coach, like the whole everything about it, like being on because that's still on a high school like kind of scheduling more so, just like the kids come back in the fall, they leave in the winter. That's off season. You have in season, which is during the school year, still even shorter than the school year. It's like, but basically summer's off, except for preseason training. So it's like familiar for me. I feel like I do really good at academic settings. I feel like I would have been a good teacher or a good
professor.
Exactly. Coach. So just like being able to be in that same scheduling, that same kind of environment, structured, but my taste is sports. So, and then even like the jobs I've had, like I feel like I've developed my voice as a leader, how to articulate myself well, how to be politically correct in the case I need to be interviewed to represent a organization.
It's not a job interview, bro, but thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. I was just saying, I definitely that, but. And
I also though, because I'm now thinking about, I think John's was kind of cool than both of ours. Did you have like a big idea then for like your focus?
Oh, like my highest level idea?
Yeah, because when John said game development, we said, oh, yeah, that's fine.
An elected official. Right. Yeah. Because I genuinely think that I try at least in my smaller ecosystems to think of
trying to be Ghost. Oh my God.
Trying to be the best. I feel like I put the people in my community before myself as much as I can try to.
Okay.
Like I'm not saying that I'm the most selfless person, but if there's a nigga that's gonna consider you and nobody else in the room considering you, it's probably gonna be me. If somebody needs to think big
fight
picture,
for you,
it's most likely gonna be me. Whether that's
just like a politician, dude.
Yeah. Give him a baby.
Like you said, right. You get it.
If somebody it's gonna be self-sacrificial first, it's gonna be me. So
honestly, if I had to take a bullet for you, I'd do it.
I ain't saying that.
Just because he's a zip code.
Right.
I wouldn't take it, but I'm 2% more likely.
Right.
I'm sure not taking it.
We definitely just gonna get you out that situation, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you roll with me, that won't happen to you.
Okay.
So walk me through how you got here.
Right. So
don't tell me.
We gonna break it down, bro.
Don't tell me.
Yeah. And definitely you gotta have somewhat of a pure heart to be a good politician. Though maybe those ain't the ones that really make it, so maybe that's how you be a bad one.
Yeah.
But
gotta have that dog in you. You
gotta know the right people.
I wouldn't imagine it corrupting me as much as I could not allow it to. I want some imagine Vegeta type time. Like it's gonna corrupt me, but I'm gonna be like, this isn't me. This is the exact thought. Get out my head. Then I'm gonna get rid of all the Ghost Riders. Be like, all right, man, y'all got me here. It's my reign. Like I'm gonna
do this.
Then you gonna be a dictator.
I'm gonna do my thing.
Not like a dictator.
This would be the United States of Zach.
You a tyrant.
Honestly,
as best as this can sound, I would be the Zach version of Trump. Like I would be like I'm doing what I
okay.
Hear me out. Because I would just do things my way, and I wouldn't care. Because people who advocate for him, that's all they be saying. Trump do what he say. He gonna do
what he want.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'm like, if I was elected official and I made it there when I was already in the seat now, I'm gonna take that same level of liberty. But I know that I would truly in my heart feel like
use it for good.
Yeah, that is being used.
I'd at least give him like 3 stimuli.
At least, bro. Come on, bro. Vote for Zach. I give you 2 stimuli.
Oh my God.
I promise you, bro.
No.
Don't worry about anything else I do. Just worry about the stimulus.
Oh.
This took a turn.
Yeah, so elected politician.
Everybody,
small dream coach.
Yeah, what I would
eating,
do.
bro.
I would probably comedic writing. I think.
Is this your big one or your
More
like
feasible one.
you're more feasible?
No, that's the big one.
Actually, however you want.
How
to answer,
big are
but-
you? Like,
Yeah.
Like
Eddie
it would be
Murphy?
to the point where I'm on some Quinta type time,
Richard
on some
Pryor.
Donald Glover
Well,
type
Donald,
time.
yeah.
Wow.
Because I'm not trying to write just jokes. I don't want to write for the sake of like a stand up or whatever. But I would definitely want to write like a TV show or something like that.
So you
Yeah.
making
I start
Blackish?
writing like a short like series would be cool, like a limited series would be cool.
Yeah, or like Vince's show. Like I feel
Something
like
like that.
that's something I would love.
Please
to do.
use me. That's all I'm
Hey, yo.
saying, bro.
Okay.
Whenever it come
Said
up, bro,
that's it.
even if I'm an extra, bro, I can
Use me.
add value in
Put
it.
me in there somewhere.
Use me as just like a jock number 3. Use me to whatever capacity.
Bro, just go
Like
have
me.
just a
I'm
varsity
so
jacket on. Just put
tired.
somebody in a locker.
Right, bro.
We're gonna be 34. This is exactly gonna be playing the high school quarterback.
You just got to cut your facial hair off, bro. It's literally worked all through history.
On me, bro. I'm letting go play Spencer Jennings.
Hey,
Oh my god.
I'm like, oh my gosh, he said he's only 19. Like, bro, what?
But this other still playing high schoolers, so I can try.
I'm saying. No, like it'd be how old was Toby when he was Spider-Man? He was like 30, wasn't
30
he?
something.
Yeah, he was
for
like
sure.
30 something.
Bro, and he looked 30 up there.
Jackson on Hannah Montana was something super
Some-
old.
yeah, he's
too.
a bitch.
Yeah, he was like 40. him and Billy Ray Cyrus were literally like
Was
close to age.
friends,
They was literally
bro.
about the same age.
Oh man. Wow.
Yeah, so.
Miley.
Cool though. Comedic writing.
Yeah,
I like that.
I feel like that's what I would love to continue to work in entertainment, but I feel like I'm starting to realize like the writer is probably the most like
They be
valuable.
striking. They
I mean, without it, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
we
What you
seen
got?
the writer strikes, bro. Like, what are you gonna do? These actors not writing these jokes, bro. They're not
They're not
not putting this together,
regardless
bro.
of like how well they executed.
Yeah.
and even though I'm big on visual, so like I love when things are shot really well.
Yeah.
But like all of that can be recreated to some degree. Whereas like the actual idea that was written
Right.
from the jump, like that was the most unique piece of that entire production. So
right. And I mean, that kind of goes in the like direction of what you gonna film too. I mean, I
Exactly.
imagine, like
Yeah,
with that.
yeah,
So
yeah.
without that, it's like we shoot whatever, bro. Just do what you do.
yeah, so I would definitely work on that.
No, that's cool.
But I know Troy, you were about to take it somewhere else.
Take it somewhere real crazy.
I believe this is one of my more random topics. Do y'all have like a specific late night snack? Like right now? Like
I'm not
it's
allowed
like,
to eat late night snacks right now. I gotta beat her in this contest.
Have you ever had a late night snack?
Not really. I eat a good dinner and then
Good.
I don't think I'd be snacking too much. My go-to snack in general, no matter the time, is definitely a toasted Cheez-Its, but
Okay.
I eat a
Nice.
full box of them things.
Pistachios.
Word.
Someone just asked me, bro, about some pistachios, bro.
What did that mean?
Yeah, why'd you wink? For our audio
You know why
listeners, he
you
winked
know
at
why I
that.
winked when I
Sensu
said
beans or something,
pistachios.
bro?
Put it in the comments. But it's a sensu bean.
Okay.
It's aphrodisiac
like
or
it.
something.
Yeah, it's like maca root and everything else, and fish
Oh.
oil and all those other things. But no, really,
That's your late night snack?
It's kettle corn. I did get pistachios recently.
My sister likes kettle corn.
Kettle corn, fire. Hey,
Kettle
get
corn is the best. That's way better than caramel corn. I hate people that like caramel popcorn.
I do like caramel popcorn, but I do like kettle corn.
It's way too sugary.
Yeah, it's more grown. It's like the
It's a balance.
butter pecan of.
Okay.
That Chicago mix be hitting sometimes, bro.
I'm not opposed to it. That's him over there.
That's funny.
Yeah, put some red hot on your Orville Redenbacher kettle corn. I swear you will not regret it. I promise you.
What's
you will not
up?
regret it.
I think I'm starting to realize
can't put
I
that
feel
on
some type of way
everything.
about people that throw extra random seasonings on stuff. Why are we putting salt and pepper on watermelon and stuff like that? Like it's probably decent, but like stop it. We
I say
don't
somebody
need to
deep
do.
fry some
Why we
That's
season?
different.
Why we season
Salt
the
and
fruit?
pepper on
Just
watermelon?
Right.
Salt, I understand.
things
Salt,
that
I've heard
God
of salt
created.
before.
Salt go on a lot of things.
But pepper,
tomatoes,
really?
Huh?
tomatoes. You ain't never had tomato with salt on it?
Yes, that's
Well,
good.
I don't just eat tomatoes in the first place.
He-
But if
he
you
don't
did-
bake
I've had that on a
tomatoes.
fried green tomato.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I'm
sure.
saying like
Ooh.
Wait, fried green?
Yes,
it's
sir.
already salty if it's fried.
No, bro. We gotta get you one.
We got to get you one.
I feel like that's a whole different dish. Than that's at that point.
We gotta get you
that's
one.
probably
different-
not bad though.
That's
but, like,
different than just a sliced tomato.
people
with
be
some salt on it.
cubing
trying
up
to tell
some
you.
some
Some
I don't know
things.
some
Yeah,
melon
it's a
and
thing.
put some
That's insane. I'm just saying a little bit
Or
of
when they
little
put
tahini
the,
or some.
the
a
melon
little
in the
pint.
water.
Oh, that's
pinch.
crazy.
That's don't put it in the river. Don't do it.
Right,
You
the
see-
Detroit River,
Did y'all see Ludacris drink that water from that glacier?
the glacier. Yeah,
People were like, bro, that thing has
Prehistoric.
E. coli.
bacteria,
Tapeworms.
bro.
Bugala.
Yeah, some people was
Something.
like with that, you're supposed to boil that before you drink
that's
it,
the
bro.
dinosaur tears.
He got
Bro.
powers, bro.
They said that was caveman spit, all type of stuff in there, bro.
It's caveman
He
essence.
reading
Yeah,
it, just
bro.
feeling sick to his stomach after the back.
He was literally
social media.
right. He had to make a whole video.
You know it has some twang on it.
Wait. I didn't think about none of this.
You said you had to boil it.
Ooh. It has to have some taste to it, though. I'm
Oh,
saying
A
It had
little tang.
That's-
twang.
You ever ate some ice?
but that's like pure earth ice.
Oh, like real ice.
You know what I'm saying?
Ice
Like
like
icicle?
Icicle outside.
Yeah, you definitely taste a little something.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it's like that times 5,000.
Oh, D.
Yeah.
Oh my God, no, bro.
Yeah, you're probably done off the first bite or the
Tell
first.
me.
He
swing
wasn't
of that.
good.
Like,
he wasn't
I
good.
can't believe
Your
it.
body
I
just
bet
gotta
you
shut
I bet
down,
you,
bro.
Was it a video of him
Yeah.
doing it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it
oh,
was.
that
He-
wasn't.
he
That's the
got
same
the-
water. That's
yeah.
some different water. He staged
No,
that.
he drank it.
He drank that.
He ain't drank that.
He drank it.
When he really drank it, he was like, ugh. Probably felt it immediately. Yeah,
What was that?
oh God. Felt it immediately. Said this was, no,
Or
that's a
his
bad joke.
ancestors. He got sent to the ancestral plane.
Sheesh.
Lord, gaining power from the glacier.
Man, he got something, bro. He gained the.
You're right.
On some
He left there with
bro.
He
something.
gained the power of our Lord and Savior, bro.
That's what he was going at, bro. God.
The power to travel
in the-
through the heavens.
And it's crazy because the situation is truly ludicrous, bro.
I was about to say that
Oh,
earlier.
God.
I didn't want to. Yeah, it wasn't me. Yeah.
But yeah, I had to, bro.
Yes.
I had to say it. I had to. Gotcha.
Been in the mix. I ain't been focused since like episode 30 of the Wholesome House.
30?
How's that
That's
possible?
2 years ago.
I know.
Word.
He's like, yeah.
In case you didn't know.
I just been.
He said 2 years. Oh, episode 15.
I've been just finding a way. Since.
But again, depending on the Zach,
You said you've been finding what?
might have been a.
Just finding a way.
Just,
It
you
ain't
know,
been focused, but
flow
it's been,
state.
it's been flow state.
I'm telling you.
So you just an earlier Zach. So you might just be the first or second Zach.
You know.
You just been laying dormant all that time.
Exactly. So I don't got none of the memories or none of that. All of that. Development is just back to the beginning.
Right,
It's
bro.
literally do or die. And I'm here
I remember I
to
used
do
to have my to-do list on my phone, and I used to update it every morning.
it. Man,
That's
I
how
still
locked in you
return
used
to it. Bro.
Huh?
I still definitely like when you earlier said the organizational stuff. That never goes away. But it's like the sometimes actual doing. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying my calendar said July until about last week.
Wow.
I'm definitely on August right now.
Okay, that's last week though.
Yeah, July. So I was like, "Rrr."
Yeah, I was in Texas from.
Oh, true.
Yeah, but still, ain't no excuses.
Maybe that's
You
what it was.
was gonna be gone till November, bro.
Hey, that's a bar.
Free
Not
Zach.
in the same right, not in the same context with Lil Wayne, but
Yeah,
I'm about to say, not a bad time to wrap it. So, do y'all got one more in y'all? No, which one? Was it this one? Well,
I mean, you still can rap it though.
okay. I feel like I haven't in a while. I forgot how to do it. That's the crazy part.
I'm sure you got to cut all this dead air now, so you got to be like, all right, guys, it's a wrap up.
Episode 116. 116. Listen, thank you for tuning in. Yeah, the energy just came back to me like a rush, a wave. This was great. March 3rd month, Troy. I had fun this episode. It was a little more serious than I thought. Talked about focus. It's not a recap.
We're gonna get pretty unserious soon, so
Pretty soon, pretty silly.
silly.
You feel me? But this was a good episode. I actually had a lot of things kind of go on today, so my thoughts have been all over the place. But I enjoy being in the house as always. So until I see y'all again in 2 weeks, and I don't know what we're doing next week, but it's gonna be something. Tune into the gaming. That's where I'm gonna be, and I'm trying to get my focus right to put stuff on the YouTube. I swear. I promise. I'm gonna get
the
right.
flow state.
This is me trying to be accountable for it. Next week is gonna be something out. But that's it. I'm out. I ain't got nothing else to say. Love you. Bye.
Zebra signing out. Not a month. Got a do-rag on. Feeling great. Drink some water. Say hi to your mom. Hi, Mom. Where your mom? But yeah, hey, check out the gaming channel. It's a lot of big games coming out right now. I don't know which ones I'm gonna buy, but I'm finna spend a lot of money that I don't got no business. Hopefully I game share with John soon.
Right, we gotta secure this game share, bro.
Yeah, and then hey, I'm gonna be tapped in and busting ass on Tekken. I really don't want to get 2K again, but if y'all see me on there, hey, they got me.
You know what happened.
Wavy J signing out. Another great episode, man. Tap in with the gaming channel. Tap in with the Twitch. Continue supporting us, man. You know what I'm saying? We just hit 700 on TikTok.
Hey!
You know what I'm saying? So
Hey!
I was about to shout out somebody that I don't want to shout out. But y'all saw that TikTok. Y'all saw it on Instagram too.
Indeed.
nah, but
That did get us to 700.
yeah, man. Well, we out of here, man. We'll see y'all soon.
I'm off camera, but hey, love y'all. Sign it out.